Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here, Strike7Sports.com. And today I just want to recap the recent game concerning the Memphis Tigers as they continue to play in the AAC tournament. They defeated the Tulane Green Wave by a score of 94-54, which eliminates the Tulane Green Wave from contention, well, the possibility of advancing to the NCAA tournament because they were already on the bubble. They need to win this game and win the entire tournament to be included in the field of 68. And that ain't happening. And as of tonight, they will be going to the NIT instead of the NCAA. But anyways, man, Memphis dominated this game from start to finish. It's just been a revenge tour, man. You know, Memphis just been on a tear lately. I think this will be the best two-game stretch we have seen from this program under Penny Hardaway. Yesterday they had DeAndre Williams and Kendrick Davis combined for a total of 68 points in that beatdown over UCF and today, DeAndre Williams stole the show today. I believe he had 27 points today, 9 to 17 field goal, 7 to 7 free throws. Jalen Cook, Tulane's guard, their star guard, was pretty much was ineffective tonight, and his teammates weren't effective as well. Um, by far, this is the best game that Memphis has played this season on both sides of the ball, defense and offense. It started a little sluggish in that first half. In the opening minute of the game, Tulane took a lead 10-5, but Memphis would get things going and just pretty much, uh, you know, won the town on Tulane. And Tulane just could not respond at all. And Memphis played a full game for in both halves. It didn't get to the point to where they got into these little scoring droughts or these gaps where they struggle to put up points, things like that. They started from started. They finished off Tulane from start to finish. Tulane couldn't respond. Their players, man, their bench, they got nothing from their bench, man. Their bench was just inactive in this game, man. Only 5 points came off the bench, man. Five points came off the bench. Jalen Cook had 15, Cross had 12, Pope 7, James 8, Savion James 8. It just wasn't enough, man. It just was not enough, man. And Memphis just obliterated this team, man. Tulane, DeAndre Williams had 27 points, played 30 minutes, two threes in this game, 2 out of 4. Um, Kendrick Davis, he played 32 minutes, 20 points, four threes, out of 9 attempts, 6 to 18 field goals. This is a good game by Memphis tonight, and a much better performance from the gym, from the not the gym, but excuse me, the bench. Daniels had 6. There's Cal 2 points. Demarius Franklin had 8. Um, Lomax had 2. He wasn't really effective in this game, man. He played 25 minutes, but he's not 100%. Still a strong effort by him, but for Memphis, man, is the starters, bro. The starters in this game showed out. Chandler had 7. DeAndre Williams 27. Elijah McCadden 8. Um, Kendrick Davis 20. Jane Hart with 8. This is a good all around performance from the team, man, from the entire team. And once again, man, they were pretty good from the beyond the arc compared to their opponents. They had 13 threes in this game, 13 three-pointers. Tulane had 5, 43.3%. Tulane was 18.5%. It just wasn't happening for Tulane. And I thought they would have came out a little more inspired in this game, given what was at stake. Fighting for an NCAA tournament. Bert. Clearly your back's against the wall. You know what I'm saying? But was just locked in and ready to go, and they took care of business tonight. You know, rebounds. They out rebounded Tulane. Memphis had 51 rebounds in this game. Tulane had 41. Um, Turnovers. Tulane had 15. Memphis had 14. So they're even in that category pretty much for that. For the most part. But Memphis did what Memphis does, man, and this is a big difference from the previous teams. This team can score points, man. They can score points. The defense may have taken just a slight step back, but for the most part, this Memphis club can score points. They can pound you on the inside. That's where they're efficient at. In these games. It's not nothing pretty about it or anything like that. They just get it done on the court. Hard work, determination, the will to not quit, and they believe in themselves. Kendrick Davis once said, there's a quote out there where he says that they feel like they can match up with anybody. I'm paraphrasing here, but he feels like they can match up with anybody. They can hang with anybody ranked 1 through 25. That's what he believes. That's what this team believes. And I'm looking forward to see how they play out in the NCAA tournament. So we'll see. But Houston took care of business in their game against Cincinnati, but their star point guard Marcus Sasser will not be playing in that game. If I'm not mistaken, he's probable with questionable to play in that game. He injured himself in I believe it's the first half. He didn't show. He didn't come back in the game, so they could be down. One impact player in it for Houston in that game. So it'd be interesting to see how Memphis takes excuse me, how Memphis takes advantage of those of not having Sass on the court. But they still have other players that could chip in and put up points and keep that offense going. It's still a really good defensive unit. Excuse me. They know how to slow things down, be effective in the paint. They could be effective on the outside, on the perimeter. It's still a really good ball club, and we'll see how things play out. Cincinnati doesn't quite have the personnel to deal with Houston like Memphis does. Memphis put pressure on Houston in both matchups just during the regular season. So third time may be the charm for Memphis. To get the win. I think you get the win, you win the AAC tournament. That'll be the first conference title on the Penny Hardaway. It'd be something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Even though pretty much the tournament berth is pretty much been locked up for the most part. If loss won't change anything. Seeding in regards to the seeding is just to me it really don't matter where the seed Memphis. As long as they get in, that's all you got to do. Get in and make things happen. Because these things, these teams change from year to year. You know what I'm saying? And one team will prop up the next year. The other team, that same team might regress. It might not do nothing in the tournament. So this might be the year for Memphis. We'll see how everything plays out. But other than that, man, they took care of Tulane. After being swept in both games this season. Took care of them. Tulane just didn't look just didn't look inspired, man. It just didn't. I thought they would have came out a little more hungrier than what I thought they would. Then a little more hungrier than what I saw on the court today. But that didn't happen. So it is what it is, man. Just gotta. I guess they'll just be ready. Try to get back into the fold next year. So we'll see. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. How you feel about tomorrow's game between Memphis and Houston, given the fact that Marcus Sasser may not be available. Also, check out strike7sports.com for the latest content on the Memphis Tigers basketball and football program, along with the NFL, the NBA topics as well. Have a blessed night. Peace. I'm out.